There's a new Raith manager in the air tonight. Oh yeah, but it is not Phil Collins. In fact, it is Neill Collins, who has been appointed the brand new manager of Championship side Raith Rovers. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. Apologies for the singing there in the beginning. If you clicked off or your eardrums just burst, then I can totally understand it. Heck, I can accept it. Maybe there will be compensation for you down the road. Who knows? Let's talk about Raith Rovers, though. Let's talk about Neill Collins getting the job, and let's also talk about a stunned Ian Murray, who still can't believe he has been sacked. But before we do all of that, can you guys do one thing for us here on Fog Football? Got a lot of comments saying that he's loved the channel and that it's great and that it's one of the best Scottish football channels on YouTube, if not the best. And some people ask, how can they help? Well, helping is really simple. Just hit the like button. The like button helps the channel massively. It improves the algorithm. It pushes the feeds. The feeds are seen by more people. The feeds then get more views. And that helps us. That helps the channel grow. And it helps us make more content for the channel. So if you want to help, and if you do enjoy the feeds, then just hit that like button. That's all we ask. But enough about that. Let's talk about Raith Rovers. I still can't believe what happened with Raith Rovers at the start of the season, by the way. So before we talk about Neill Collins, let's actually talk about Ian Murray a little bit, because he did address this the other day. He did an interview with the Glasgow Times. It was before the appointment, I believe, of Neill Collins, just before it, and he spoke about how he was stunned that he got fired and that he didn't believe that it was the right decision. He didn't see eye to eye with the board. The board came out and made a club statement about how results weren't good and that they were struggling and there was a big drop off the last season. However, Ian Murray did not feel that. He says, quote, "From consolidation in the Championship, a cup final and a Scottish Cup quarter-final against Rangers in my first season, to beating finalists in the last season's playoff final with 20 wins from 36 matches, I felt we were making good progress. The board were so impressed by the progression and I was delighted to accept a 3-year extension to my contract in December 2023. This season, I was also pleased to secure the signing of some good players, and they had other signing targets that I had discussed internally. Therefore, I was quietly confident that we could go one better than last season's achievement and secure promotion to the Premiership. I was stunned when I received a short telephone call from Chief Executive Andrew Barrowman on Sunday morning after the Airdrie match, telling me my contract was terminated. I told him I totally disagreed with this decision, but I've been in the game long enough to know that despite my record, nothing should surprise you in football. We all move on, and I thank the staff and the team for their sterling efforts throughout the past 2 years. The players' work ethic, honesty, and willingness to adapt made my job rewarding." End of quote. He also went on to speak about the fans and all the great memories and stuff that he's had as manager of Raith Rovers. But look, I totally agree with Ian Murray. I thought that Raith Rovers were doing well. Yes, they lost to Airdrie. I mean, it wasn't ideal, but I still had them as favourites for the Championship. I think they were favourites before the season started, and I still had them as favourites despite an opening day loss. But for him to get sacked and get his contract terminated, I mean, it was baffling. It really was baffling to me, especially after getting a 3-year contract extension, just like, 7 months ago. So I don't understand it, man. Ian Murray, I hope he moves on. I hope that he finds a decent job in Scottish football. This is the guy that was linked with Hibernian and some other clubs in Scotland. I believe St Johnstone as well were interested in Ian Murray. This is the guy that perhaps could have left Raith Rovers but decided to stay and see if he could get them into the Scottish Premiership just to be like, but I would call it betrayal. I would. I think he was betrayed. It certainly wasn't fair. And Raith Rovers, they haven't done any better without him. But we'll see how they got on now, because they have brought in their brand new manager, none other than Neill Collins. He has been appointed Raith manager on a 3-year deal, and he replaces Ian Murray, obviously, who left the Kirkcaldy side after a losing start to the Championship against Airdrieonians. It looks like Raith Rovers did want David Healy, but David Healy decided he was going to stay at Windsor Park with Linfield, which is kind of strange. Collins has had a 5-year spell in charge of Tampa Bay Rowdies, the last team he played for, which is, not really a high level. In terms of his managerial career, he has managed 228 games, winning 121 games and drawing 48, which, I mean, is a decent record there. So he's won I mean, he's won 121 and he's drew 48. So I mean, do the maths. 121, got 107. Take away he's lost what 59 games as a manager out of 220. I mean, it's not bad. He did speak with the Raith website. He says, quote, "The excellent work that is taking place throughout the club blew me away, and I'm eager to contribute towards the continued growth and success of the team. The challenge to get this club back to the top flight of Scottish football is a big one, but we will work tirelessly together to achieve, and I cannot wait to get started." End of quote. So, yeah, he's looking forward to getting started, but honestly, man, I think Raith are going to struggle this season. They can still obviously get into the playoffs, but in terms of winning the championship, I think that's gone already. I think Ayr looked like a really good team this year. Falkirk looked good as well. Raith Rovers are already 10 points off Ayr United, and I don't see things getting better for Rovers straight away. You know, it could take Collins a while to, you know, get in control and get in charge and get them playing good stuff, and he might never get them playing good stuff. He might not be the man to lead them forward. But yeah, for me, dumb decision. Don't agree with it at all. And I don't know. I don't think Raith really deserve to get promoted now. I don't know if I want them to get promoted after what they've done to Ian Murray, because I don't think it was right. But look, we'll see if Neil Collins can do anything at Raith. I don't know, getting rid of Ian Murray and then waiting almost a month to bring in Collins, who's not got the most impressive record. You know, he's not really proven it at a high level. It's a strange decision to me. I've got to believe that it wasn't the results that got Ian Murray fired. I think it's more likely to be a falling out maybe between staff, players, whatnot, owner, you know, one of those things. But yeah, Neil Collins is the new Raith Rovers manager. His first game will be, I guess, after the international break, and the pressure's going to be on him to go off to a good start because, like I said, Raith Rovers, obviously, they're still, it's early days. It's early days, but they won't want to fall too far behind the playoffs. So yeah, they need to get off to a good start and find a win for somewhere, or else, you know, if they get off to a couple of bad results, a couple of defeats, then, you know, not only will they find themselves about 10 points off of Ayr, but they'll find themselves like almost 10 points off of the playoffs, and you know that's ideally where they want to be. Anyway, that's it, guys. Catch you in the next one. Been Fog Football. Let us know. Do you agree with this decision? Do you think Neil Collins is an improvement on Ian Murray? I don't, but we'll see. And I think Ian Murray will be back in football soon enough. I expect he'll get the next decent job that pops up. He won't get a top job, but I think we'll probably see him again either in the Championship. Who knows, maybe if there is an opening in the Premiership, he could get a small Premiership side, a lower Premiership side. Maybe someone will take a chance on him. We'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, guys, that's it. Till next time. Peace.